Hello, kids. It's Andy coming to you before Monday Night Football. Don't know when you're watching this. It can be Sunday. It can be Monday. I'm recording this right as these Sunday games are about to kick off, so I have that double-edged sword of I don't get to bask in the glory of winning for you, or I don't have to face the maniacs looking at me like that meme with the swords pointed towards the guy's neck. It's the double-edged sword where I don't get to face either of those consequences/rewards. As I told you yesterday, not a lot of nonsense because there was a big slate to break down. Tonight, look what we got. We got the Jake Browning Bengals going to visit the Jacksonville Jaguars. So you got a nonsense quarterback in a nonsense game with a double-digit favorite. We're obviously going to talk some nonsense. This is the type of game, just to be frank with you, this is an odd shopper premium game for me. This is like, okay, well, what the hell is going on? I'm supposed to try. Well, what can I get out of this Browning? I'm going to use Odd Shopper Premium to see, okay, they think it's going to be this kind of game. I see what they have in their bet selection. I'm like, okay, they're going to go over. Okay, they're going under. Oh, so they think it's going to be that kind of game. Area 51, I can figure out what game they think it's going to be based on their best plays. And a couple of those are veering towards the unders, and that would make sense. You want the first one? Odd Shopper Premium. I think this is their best play on this game. No surprise to anyone here. The under on Jake Browning passing yards, and you can say, yeah, but they got T. Higgins coming back. Yeah? What the hell does that mean? Not much to me. If you saw last week, last week he was already bad at home. But then when you saw some of those completions, like dinking off of helmets and then ending up in Chase's hands, I don't think you can rely on that 2 weeks in a row. And weirdly, Jacksonville's defense is pretty good. It's pretty good. And I kind of agree, definitely agree with the under on Jake Browning passing yards. They also like the over on Joe Mixon receiving yards. That makes sense, right? You got a quarterback you don't trust. Let's throw a couple of screens and design a few screens for Mixon. So those are two great Odd Shopper Premium plays. And go get Odd Shopper Premium so that you guys can do the same thing I do. I don't pick everything that they have on there just down the boat, but I use some of them to guide some of my picks. You know, I say, okay, I can see about, oh no, I like that one. It's like some of you guys, when you comment on this video, oh, when I think something and when Andy thinks something, that's what I bet. That's what I do with Odd Shopper Premium, just none of you. So I'm going to go with those two. Those are two of my favorites. I saw some other ones that I liked, but I can't give you. Oh, what do they say? You got to buy the cow if you want the milk. You can't get the milk for free without the cow. I don't know. I don't live in a place where that actually applied. Did people actually say that? If you live, your ranchers out there, your farmers, did they say, well, you know, honey, if you're going to give it up to him, you can't give the milk. You got to make him buy the cow. Would people refer to their own daughters as cows? Something tells me that that's a little weird. I don't put anything past anyone. I don't put anything past anyone except Calvin Ridley potentially getting past those cornerbacks. He's been working out for us these last couple of weeks. I told you last week that when Zay Jones came back, there's just a weird thing that allows Calvin Ridley to find these deeper shots down the field. 2 weeks in a row, I think he's been over 100, and they have him once again in the 50s now. Because Odd Shopper Premium is saying, this is going to be a slow game, a lot of ink, blah, blah, blah. That makes sense. I can imagine this game, you know, the clock just being burned, a lot of runs, stuff like that. But still, you show me 55 yards, and yes, I will show you a good time. Give me the over on Calvin Ridley receiving, and allow me to build a Pirates, the best I could, a Pirates same-game parlay for this. We're going to go alt overs on Ridley just in case he keeps it up. I mean, it's not like we're asking for something crazy. We're asking him to do what he's done since Zay Jones has been back. Then we're going to go with the alt on Evan Ingram, who's been great in between the 20s, just doesn't get any use in the red zone, but he has a low total here and he gets a ton of looks. And then give me the money line for Jacksonville at home against Browning. That puts you at plus 1,000. That seems pretty damn good for a plus 1,000. That's what I got for you here going into this Monday Night Football. I really hope Sunday went well. If not, I'm sorry. If it went well, I told you so. Make sure you're subscribed here to the Odd Shopper channel, and don't forget that you can go over to Caesars and take advantage of that first-time bet risk-free up to $1,000. You just got to be a new user over there, over 21, and located in a state or province where sports betting is permitted. And if you got a million bets in on this random Monday night weird game, I'm not saying it's true, but you might have a gambling problem. And if you do, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, guys, I will be back with you before Thursday Night Football. Good luck on your Jake Browning bets. See ya.